Be Me, 27, feminist researcher and journalist in Los Angeles. Writing article, Male Privilege in Dating, Exposing How Easy Men Have It. Research project, create male dating profiles, document constant matches. Plan to show how men receive unlimited female attention. Will expose male privilege by showing they drown in options. Article will be definitive proof men have dating advantage. Work with photographer to create realistic male profiles. Use photos of average-looking guys, genuine bios. Create 5 profiles across different dating apps. Profiles 25 to 35 years old, varying professions and incomes. Expected to get flooded with matches immediately. Will document this privilege for my article. Profile 1. 28-year-old construction worker, $45,000 income. Generic photos, honest bio, basic interests. Launch profile on Bumble, first app. After 24 hours, 0 matches. Think there's technical problem, refresh app repeatedly. Still 0 matches after 48 hours. Try profile 2. 31-year-old accountant, $65,000 income. Professional photos, stable job, educated. Launch on Hinge, another popular app. After 3 days, 2 matches. Both conversations die after basic greeting. Neither woman responds to second message. Shock is starting to set in. This isn't matching my hypothesis at all. Male privilege should mean unlimited matches. Instead, getting barely any interest. Start questioning my expectations. Profile 3. 26-year-old graphic designer, $55,000. Launch on Tinder, the biggest dating app. 1 week passes, 7 total matches. Try to initiate conversations, 5 women ghost immediately. 2 have conversations, but lose interest within hours. This is completely opposite of what I expected. Start researching male dating experience online. Find forums where men discuss dating frustration. Thread after thread about rejection and invisibility. Men posting about hundreds of swipes with minimal matches. Men paying for premium features to get almost nowhere. This doesn't match what I was supposed to find. Profile 4. 32-year-old lawyer, $120,000 income. Thinking higher income will prove male privilege exists. Create professional profile, mention career success. Launch across all apps simultaneously. Expecting matches to flood in now. After 2 weeks, 12 total matches. 12 matches in 2 weeks from successful lawyer profile. Meanwhile, my female profile gets 200 plus matches daily. Go on 1 date with male profile, restaurant cost $85. Woman spent whole time on phone, texting. Conversation was stilted and awkward. End of night, ghosted immediately after. Second date from lawyer profile, similar experience. Woman seemed bored, kept checking time. Asked if I had another date lined up after. Said, maybe, I'm just seeing what's out there. Like I was one option in catalog she was browsing. Felt disposable and rejected. Profile 5. 29-year-old entrepreneur, modest success, $70,000. This is final test to validate male privilege theory. Expecting to finally get flood of attention. Create profile with best photos from session. Launch on dating apps with optimistic expectations. Result, 6 matches in 1 month. 6 matches in 1 month for moderately successful guy. Meanwhile, my female profile gets 200 plus in 1 day. Ratio is approximately 1 to 33. Women have 33x more matching success than men. This completely contradicts my entire research premise. Start reading messages men receive on dating apps. Women's profile gets, hey beautiful, wanna hang. Low effort, many don't respond, most are boring. But there's quantity. Male profiles get, near silence. Occasional match that immediately loses interest. No premium matches ever respond. Worst part, rejection feels personal. As a woman, I knew matches weren't guaranteed. But I expected male privilege would mean easy success. Experiencing nothing but rejection from my male profiles. Starting to realize I was completely wrong about male experience. Spend evening reading success rates across dating apps. Men average 0.88% match rate on Tinder. Women average 9.6% match rate. Men get maybe 1 date per month. Women get multiple date offers per week. This isn't privilege. This is brutal market failure for men. Start watching how women use dating apps. They're browsing, swiping, constantly trading up. looking for options rather than connections, matching with multiple men, seeing which is best, playing field, not genuine about connections, treating men like products in catalog. Actual male experience becomes clear. Get single match, try to start conversation. Woman takes hours to respond, very brief responses. Eventually just stops responding without explanation. No explanation, no courtesy, just ghosted. Happens repeatedly across all profiles and apps. One conversation particularly eye-opening. Male profile: "Hey, how's your day going?" Woman: "Good." No punctuation, very minimal. Male profile: "What are you up to?" Woman: "Nothing much, just relaxing." Long silence. Then male profile: "Want to get coffee sometime?" Woman: "Maybe, not sure." Never responds to further attempts to set up date. Calculate how much time I spent on this research. 30 days, 5 male profiles. Total combined matches, 27. Total dates from matches, 2. One date was disaster where woman ghosted. Other date woman seemed disinterested whole time. I saw 0 return interest from any woman. Compared to my female profile. 30 days, 1 female profile. Total matches, 6,000 plus. Dates offered, hundreds. Multiple dates per week if I wanted them. Men eager, enthusiastic, interested, planning dates. Complete 180 from male profile experience. Psychological impact of male profile rejection. Feeling genuinely worthless from constant lack of interest. Every swipe into silence is tiny rejection. Cumulative effect is devastating. After week of this, started feeling depressed. After 2 weeks, questioning self-worth entirely. After month, understood male pain on visceral level. Never realized how brutal rejection at scale feels. As woman, I could choose from options. Rejection wasn't common or painful. As man, I faced near total invisibility. No matches, no interest, no acknowledgement. Feels like being non-existent in dating market. Realize I've been completely wrong about male privilege. Men don't have unlimited options. Most men have almost no options. Top 20% of men get most of female attention. Bottom 80% get almost nothing. This isn't privilege, this is exclusion. Female privilege is invisible because we experience abundance. We can't imagine what male scarcity feels like. Easy to dismiss male dating struggles from position of endless options. Different world completely, separate universes. Women swiping through hundreds, men swiping into void. Read psychological research on male dating app experience. Rejection sensitivity issues among men using apps. Depression, anxiety, low self-esteem from constant rejection. Many men stop trying after months of failure. Some develop unhealthy coping mechanisms. Dating apps damaging male mental health at scale. My researcher objectivity breaking down completely. Started this project to expose male privilege. Instead, discovering male vulnerability and pain. Men aren't privileged in dating, they're invisible. Invisible to the point of mental health crisis. How did I not see this before? Week 4 of research, sitting alone in apartment. Scrolling through male dating profile messages. Endless conversations dying, endless ghosting, endless invisibility. Thought about what it feels like month after month, year after year for millions of men. Crying at my desk, realizing the scale of pain I dismissed. Break down completely while writing notes. Tears streaming down face as I realize. I've been completely dismissive of male suffering. Called it privilege when it was actually devastation. Told men they should be grateful for attention, while they experienced systematic rejection and invisibility. Full sob for hours straight. Can't even articulate why I'm crying at first. Mixture of shame for being so wrong. Empathy for pain I caused by dismissing it. Horror at realization that this is normal male experience. Understanding that I was contributing to hostile culture. My articles, my dismissals, my research all wrong. Call my mom while crying. I'm having breakdown, I don't understand why. Tell her about dating app research. Tell her how rejected male profiles were. Tell her how wrong I was about male privilege. Tell her I can't stop crying about it. Mom says, "Welcome to understanding men's experience." Mom tells me her perspective. Your brothers struggled with dating their entire lives. I watched them face constant rejection and invisibility. Your sister had boys lining up, your brothers had nothing. I try to tell you this, You said I was supporting patriarchy. Her support means everything, but also devastating. Realize my entire worldview built on false assumptions. Based articles on premise that men have dating advantage. Men don't have advantage, they have systematic disadvantage. I was so confidently wrong. Published work based on this false premise. Readers probably thought I was expert on reality. Start going back through old articles I wrote. Male privilege in dating, a myth or reality? It's neither. It's systematic male invisibility and rejection. Why women deserve more in dating. They actually have more already. Exposing male dating strategies. Most men aren't strategizing, they're invisible. Every single article is wrong. Can't publish article I originally planned. Can't claim male privilege when I discovered the opposite. Can't publish honest findings because contradicts feminist narrative. Agent tells me, this doesn't fit our brand. We publish feminist criticism of men, not defense of men. Can you reframe to be more critical of male behavior? Can't even publish the truth. Pitch to different publication. Surprising finding. Dating apps devastating for male mental health. Editor response. That's just excusing male behavior. Sounds like male victimhood narrative. We're not interested in that angle. Truth about male suffering is unpublishable in feminist media. Realize I'm trapped. Can't publish honest findings in feminist media. Can't go back to believing male privilege myth. Can't unknow what I've learned through this research. Can't unsee the pain and invisibility of male experience. Stuck with knowledge that contradicts everything I built career on. Spend another week analyzing data more carefully. Male profiles, 27 matches in 30 days. Each average date costs $85 to $150, including app costs. Most men report paying for dates in heterosexual dating. So male profiles spend approximately $255 to $425 getting rejected. For one date that ended in ghosting. For second date where woman was disinterested. Calculate return on investment for male dating. Average man spends $2,000 plus annually on dating. Gets maybe 5 dates per year if lucky. Most dates don't result in relationships. Most date offers get rejected by women. Men investing massive time and money for minimal return. Compared to female investment. Women spend almost nothing on dating. Get unlimited date offers. Choose from abundance of options. Men pay, plan, initiate almost entirely. Men bearing financial burden, while women choose. This is systematic female advantage, not male privilege. Read research on why men are opting out. Marriage rates down 60%, single men up significantly. Men choosing to avoid dating entirely. Can't blame them after seeing rejection data. Why spend $2,000 and face constant rejection? Easier to stay home, pursue hobbies, avoid pain. Realize my research contributed to this exodus. My articles telling women to have impossible standards. My media messaging that men need to do better. My dismissal of male struggles with dating. Contributed to environment where men feel unwanted. And increasingly choosing to remove themselves. Final breakdown moment reading male perspective. Man wrote, dating as average male feels like job rejection. Thousands of applications, tiny response rate. All rejections feel personal and cumulative. Eventually you stop applying. It's self-preservation. That's exactly what I observed in the data. Crying again at realization. I dismissed these men as entitled. Called them incels for expressing this pain. Said they needed to do the work on themselves. All while they were experiencing systematic, crushing rejection. My empathy was completely missing. What I've learned will destroy my career. Can't go back to feminist journalism if I'm honest. Can't publish findings in feminist outlets. Can't pretend male privilege exists when data says otherwise. Can't unsee what I've seen. Can't unknow what I've learned. Only honest thing to do is publish truth. Write about what male dating experience actually is. Document the data I collected. Explain why I was wrong. Apologize for dismissing male struggles. Accept career consequences. Start writing honest article. Title: I was wrong about male privilege in dating. Describe research, findings, emotional breakdown. Show data comparing male versus female matching success. Explain what male invisibility and rejection feels like. Acknowledge I contributed to hostile environment. Send to publications. Every rejection is same. This contradicts our editorial position. We can't publish criticism of women. This sounds like incel propaganda. Not interested in male victimhood narratives. No feminist publication will touch truth. Publish on Medium under my real name. Post is immediately attacked online. Called traitor to feminism. Called man-identified woman. You're being manipulated by incels. This is just excusing male behavior. No one wants to hear truth about male experience. My followers drop from 35K to 8K. Feminist organizations withdraw speaking invitations. Colleagues distance themselves. Agent drops me as client. Everything I built career on crumbles. All because I told the truth about what I found. But honestly, I had to. Couldn't keep lying about male dating experience. Couldn't keep publishing false narratives. Couldn't keep contributing to hatred of men. Had to follow data to truth, wherever it led. Even if truth destroyed everything. Contact men from forums I read during research. I'm sorry for dismissing your experiences. I was wrong about male privilege. Your struggles in dating are real and documented. Many don't believe me, think it's trick. Some grateful that someone finally acknowledged truth. Most suspicious of feminist admitting she was wrong. One man responds, too little, too late. You spent years telling us we were entitled. Now you're sorry when your research shows otherwise. Your apology doesn't undo the damage. He's right, my apology can't undo harm. Another man, thank you for telling truth. I thought I was crazy for feeling like dating was impossible. Thought something was wrong with me. Now I know it's systematic, not personal. Doesn't fix anything, but helps to know I wasn't delusional. His gratitude is both heartwarming and heartbreaking. 6 months after research, still processing. Completely changed perspective on gender and dating. No longer feminist in traditional sense. Can't go back to ideology that denies male suffering. Can't pretend men have privilege they don't have. Can't dismiss their pain as entitlement. What I learned broke me, but also freed me. Realized I'd been living in bubble. Surrounded by feminists with same assumptions. Never actually examined data critically. Just accepted feminist narrative as truth. Didn't do actual research, just confirmation bias. Other feminist women starting to reach out privately. I've noticed similar things in my research. Afraid to publish because it contradicts narrative. Seeing data that supports male struggles, but can't talk about it publicly. Whole group of us silenced by ideological constraints. We start private group to discuss findings. Share research that contradicts feminist assumptions. Talk about guilt for dismissing male pain. Work toward more balanced understanding. Still believe in gender equality, but accept reality. Men face real struggles in modern dating market. Year after research, finally at peace with findings. Accepted I was wrong about male privilege. Accepted I need to tell truth even if unpopular. Accepted my career in feminist media is over. But okay with that if it means being honest. Truth more important than tribal belonging. If I could go back to beginning of this research, would have less arrogance about what I'd find. Would have questioned my assumptions earlier. Would have been open to evidence contradicting beliefs. Would have started seeking truth instead of confirmation. Would have approached male experience with empathy. Most important lesson from breakdown moment. Crying because confronting reality after living in delusion. Crying because realizing harm caused by denial. Crying because understanding male suffering was real. Crying because having to choose between tribe and truth. Chose truth and lost tribe, but kept integrity. Final thought on feminist going undercover as man. I broke down crying not because research was hard, but because confronting truth after years of dismissal. Broke down because realizing men were right all along. Broke down because understanding scale of pain. Broke down because I'd been part of problem, and finally doing something about it. Months later, the silence after everything feels strange. No deadlines, no editors, no audience waiting for outrage. Just me, coffee gone cold, staring at open document titled Unpublishable Truth. Used to think silence meant failure. Now it feels like peace. Still get emails sometimes. Half of them hate mail from people I used to work with. Half from men saying, thank you. Quietly, privately, never publicly. They always end the same way. I just wanted to be seen. And that's what still gets me. That it took pretending to be a man to understand how invisible they feel. How exhausting it is to shout into silence every day. How easy it is to judge when you've never been ignored. I used to think empathy was just emotional awareness. Now I know it's perspective earned through humility. And humility doesn't come cheap. It costs you your certainty, your tribe, sometimes your identity. But maybe that's the price of truth. I still believe in equality, just not the kind built on denial. Equality isn't pretending pain is one-sided. It's acknowledging both sides hurt differently, but deeply. Some nights I reread my old drafts and cringe. The way I used to mock men for wanting affection. The way I assumed confidence was entitlement. Now I see it was just hope trying to survive ridicule. And maybe that's what I'm doing too, trying to rebuild hope from ruins. Not the old kind that blames or divides, but the quiet kind that listens first. I know I can't fix what I helped break, but maybe my story will make someone pause before repeating the same lie. Maybe the next journalist won't start with an agenda. Maybe the next woman won't confuse empathy for betrayal. Maybe some man scrolling through endless rejection will read this. And remember, he's not invisible, just unseen by people not ready to look. And maybe that's where change starts. Not in hashtags or outrage, but in one person finally deciding to see another for what they really are, human.